Dandy, seems like you're in the room.
I am in fact in the room. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh, you testing my qualities?
No, just me. I was
Just
asking
you.
a question.
Gotcha.
I'm just using my mic from my computer, so I was curious to see if it's good or not.
Oh, yeah, seems fine to me.
Way to go, Apple. I don't know if you heard that, Nolan, but I said way to go, Apple.
I'm sorry, you cut out a little bit. Must be your computer.
It's okay. It's way cheap. Also, Jesse, amazing conversations today, by the way.
With what?
Just me and you, though, like such great interactions.
After church, I went to use the restroom, and I was like, "Where'd Jared go?" And
I
Jason's
couldn't
like,
find you. I stuck around for like 10 minutes. I couldn't find you, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna leave now because I'm not sure where he's at."
You have a phone? Just text me.
No, he can tell that you didn't want to talk to him. It's all right. Text
Yeah.
him. Change that.
This is beautiful. I go to church, I get there, and I go around, start talking to some people. I see Jason Ashdown. I'm like, "What's up, dude?" We all talk, catch up, and I'm like, "Hey, like, where's Jesse at?" And he's like, "Oh, he's actually rocking the cameras today. He's directing." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Go in there. I go into the room, peek my head in there, and this is the exact interaction. I see Jesse and he goes, "Hey, what's up, dude?" I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "Can you grab Zach for me?"
It was an emergency. You were like,
who also works there, and I was like, "Cool, man, for sure. Sounds great." Just
it was an
walk
emergency.
In the room.
Yeah, I love you
Walk
too,
in the
man.
room.
I
walk in the room, and I was like, I go up to Zach and I go, "Hey, man, I was trying to say hi to my brother, but he's desperate for you. So if you could go in there and find him." And Zach just starts laughing. He's like, "Yeah, man, for sure, you're good."
It was.
And then the service started, so I went and sat down.
That's hilarious.
It was great. It was so good.
It was an emergency.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was something genuine.
We were literally like 45 seconds away from starting to stream, and it wasn't working properly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the way I presented it to Zach was like, I feel like he understood perfectly.
He understood the severity of the situation.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my gosh, yeah." I just was funny that it happened to be like the brother that's just attending service. It's like,
it was a good thing that you knew who Zach was.
Yes, yeah.
Hey Jesse, how's my volume? I adjusted it down a little bit because last time it seemed like my quality was sort of low.
Yeah, I mean to talk to you about that. Oh, you mentioned my quality? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, no, volume sounds good, dude.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do a quick quality check on audio real quick. I'm going to push pause on the Blizzard.
No.
Oh, good.
Okay, Nolan, you go.
Hello. I don't really care if you play the Blizzard, because I have headphones on, so it doesn't really affect me whatsoever. But you put on the Blizzard or not, it's up to you. You are the DM, so it's all up to you.
Steven?
Hi, I am playing D&D, which means Dungeons and Dragons. This is not a podcast.
BDSM podcast?
This is not a BDSM.
We're on YouTube. We're selling merch.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. All right, Jared. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi. My name's Jared. One time I was in the car with Jesse, and we played a CD that was a Foo Fighters CD, and we jammed out, and we were driving to get Slurpees, and I don't know if you remember which one. I will never forget that moment.
Perfect. That's good. John.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sounds great.
I can hear you and see you.
I'm so effing mad at Roll20 how they are anti-Safari.
We're going there.
Uh-oh.
Super anti-Safari. Yeah, I'm using Chrome.
But I see your face.
Yeah, just
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, you're giving me a hard time about having an Android over an iPhone, and yet you're cussing out Safari, so...
Well, technically, we're swearing at web developers' support of Safari.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Nolan. I don't know if you want to go for this fight. It's like basically you versus like 17 Hercules.
I can literally call somebody who makes Safari and is involved in development and get him on here.
Does he want to be a guest appearance? We'll have him be like a random opponent.
Can he be an NPC for me?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm in. Yeah, we'll call it Steven's special guest of the week.
Somebody complains about something, and I'll be like, "Oh, here's this Yuri developers."
All right, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Dude,
Born ready?
can't
Always
wait.
ready.
On to be ready.
Jesse. Okay, here we go. Studio mode. Gameplay.
Somebody
Boom!
outside when you said "Let's go" was like, "Woohoo!"
Oh no, no, there's not
That's
anybody
right.
outside. Okay.
Surprise, Steven, I'm outside your window.
Hey, I think we're streaming, so that's good.
Cool, cool.
Does anybody want to test it out to see if it's working?
Go on YouTube right now. Let's see. Subscribers, Jesse.
That's me.
Ice
That's
cream
you.
world.
Videos. He has a live video.
Woohoo! Okay.
Jesse, did you say last week we had
There
like
he
12
is.
people? That was very exciting.
We had like 18 views or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's kick this party off. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All
Do
right.
it.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so last week you guys woke up in Targos, and after having a delicious, yummy fish soup breakfast,
Freaking
lukewarm
love it.
lukewarm fish soup breakfast, mind you. You guys decided you're going to head over to Bremen and just do some investigating with the water. And so you guys head outside. And as you guys are walking through Targos to head towards Bremen, all of a sudden you hear a barking taking place. And you start to see a wolf running through the streets. And it's running towards you guys. And the wolf is acting very frantically, and it is barking, and it's clearly upset. But it's not like attacking you guys or anything like that. So you guys try and figure out what's going on. I think Uncle Chubbs tried to talk to it, didn't go very well. And and basically you guys decide to follow the wolf. It's clearly trying to like lead you somewhere. You follow the wolf down to this cottage on the other end of Targos, and as you guys get there, the wolf is barking some more, scratching at the door. Somebody opens it up, and it is a lady named Keely. And the wolf runs right into the house as she opens the door, and obviously she's pretty taken back by the fact that the wolf is there, and she asks you guys where the wolf came from, and you guys explain that you just found it running through the street. And she invites you guys in to have some tea, and she goes on to explain that her husband Garret is often hired by adventurers to take them on different crazy adventures throughout 10 towns, and he recently left to go up to Kelvin's Cairn with a handful of adventurers, and that he had just left like 5 or 6 days ago. And the fact that the wolf, and she called the wolf Boy, the fact that Boy is back and clearly not with Garret means that there's something wrong. And so after just a handful of different conversations, she implores you guys to please help her find Garret up at Kelvin's Cairn, or find him somewhere. And you can take Boy with you guys, and she offers you a piece of her art that she has made, and she says it's all she has. It's not much, but it's all she's got, in an effort to provide you with something for your efforts. So you guys accept, and you head on out with Boy. You guys decide you're going to stop at Bryn Shander because it's kind of a long journey. You probably want to stop at a couple different places on the way. So you stop at Bryn Shander just to also get some information, maybe about the town speaker council, when that might happen. You guys were unsuccessful in identifying when the next town speaker council was going to take place. But then you also stopped at Black Blades and talked to the dwarf blacksmiths, the lady dwarf, sister dwarf blacksmiths, and you guys weren't really successful in procuring anything that would be any more helpful than what you already had. Although Captain Lando did, make a deal for them to create some bear traps, but it would take some time. So that is on the docket for them. And as you guys leave Bryn Shander to head towards the northern part of Ten Towns, you guys get caught in a blizzard and kind of get lost a little bit. And basically, as you guys figure out how to get back to Bryn Shander, because that's really the best place for you to be, because you were only about 20 minutes out, you could get encircled by some creatures. And those creatures hurl some javelins at your faces, missing, and they attack, and you guys end up defeating all the creatures, but you're still in the blizzard, and that is where we left off last week, and that is where we will start this week. So what would you guys like to do?
Oh man, can we look at their bodies and see if there's anything useful on them? Have we done that? Did we do that last time?
You did not. We ended right after you defeated him because it was like 10:45.
Yes.
Classic. I would like to look at the nearest one and see if he has any food or gold on him that I could take so that we could use it for ourselves.
Okay. You go up to the nearest one that you see, and you don't see anything on them except for a few rusty old daggers, and a couple of them have javelins still on them, like near their bodies.
All right.
I grab my axes that I threw,
Okay.
put them back in my pouch.
Yep.
Oh, I'm proficient in javelins. Can I pick up a javelin?
Yes, you can.
That's just standard javelin.
Yeah, just a standard javelin.
If that's any good or not. Yeah, not bad, not bad.
How far are we from the town?
So you guys are about right here.
So like hours journey back.
You're about 20-30 minutes out of Bryn Shander right now.
And we're back on the path, right? Because Lando was able to figure out to get a way to get us to get back on the path.
Captain Lando was able to figure out, hey, this is the path back towards Bryn Shander.
All right. I would like to try to see if the storm is so bad that we should turn back, or if it's gonna be just as bad if we try to move forward. Something I can roll to.
Yeah, roll a nature check for me.
That is a natural 1.
Okay.
Nothing. So.
Bakugo, as you look
Literally,
around,
a tree falls on you as you try to figure it out.
as you look around, you make a brilliant observation to the rest of your crew, and you say something along the lines of, "Hey guys, it's snowing."
Guys, there's all this stuff in the air. I'm pretty sure it's snow.
That's a really good point, my friend.
I mean, I don't know if you do that or not, but yeah, definitely.
So as you guys are, chatting amongst yourselves, you do realize that the weather does seem to be getting a little bit better. And the blinding snow is dissipating slightly, and the weather's still not great, but that's just normal Ten Towns life. It's life in Icewind Dale. But you are now in a little bit more clear situation weather-wise.
Well, we're back at the path here. And I think I see some patches of, of blue upwind. I think we're gonna have some better weather coming this way.
Well,
Shall
yeah,
we push forward?
I'll trust your judgment on that. I knew there was snow in the air, but I haven't really comprehended what that means yet. So
Yes.
It does seem like
There's no-
once we killed those lizards, baby little lizards, that magically the weather got better.
were they
Yes.
were they the cause of the storm? Maybe.
I've never known for those folks to lizard people to ever have those kind of powers, but you never know.
I look at Tharsis and I just give him a look like, what is happening?
I hate this town. And I hate these people.
I don't understand how we're supposed to survive and help survive this expedition leader with this crew.
But that's why we put you in charge.
Yeah. Uncle Chubb's not understanding anything they said. He just says, "Did you guys say bonfire?" And then I'd like to, in the middle of the group, actually a little bit to the left, I'd like to just do a bonfire. I'd like to just light a bonfire.
Okay, bonfire. You light a bonfire.
Oh, good. Oh, perfect. Because I saw it was snowing, so this is great. If it's snowing, fire, perfect. And I warm my hands on the fire.
Uncle Chubbs is literally looking around the whole entire, like looking at every single person in the eyes, just kind of like looking for acknowledgement of like, oh look, I did something good.
It is nice to have a fire in the cold. And Darcis also warms his hands.
Well, seems like we should all take a break? Is that what you're wanting here, Uncle Chubbs?
Oh, I don't know nothing. You guys seem cold, so I just put a bonfire down.
Great. What time is it, by the way?
It's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right.
Shall
Well,
we carry on? I know
maybe-
it's snowing. I don't
Maybe
know
we
if
should
it's
take a
snowing wet.
short rest and for 30 minutes or whatever that is, and then hit the road so we can get to Car Koenig, or at least Car Dinaval,
Or Dinaval.
before the sun goes down.
Yeah, I'm not against that. My left eye is just starting to droop. I mean, that's not abnormal, but it does mean that I'm kind of tired.
No, I mean I'm not surprised. You burnt to a crisp like 4 of those little lizard guys. So he's.
Oh man, you saw that?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I tried to cast spell, nothing worked, and there's crispers over there.
I was hoping they gonna smell better, but they didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to eat that kind of roasted chicken, but.
I'll be honest, out of all of us, you killed the most.
Oh, well, like I said, I've been around a long time, and I've been here for a while, so I know a few things. I know I sound crazy. I know I'm a little for everybody, but you get a few snow pints in you or some ice pints in you, you're gonna be able to understand me a lot better.
Well,
Did anyone take damage? Do we need a short rest, or should we just carry on?
I took damage. I took 5 damage.
I do have this
17.
giant gash directly across my chest, so I think I did get hurt a little bit.
Okay, well, yeah, we can take a short rest then.
I'm bleeding.
I love that my character is slowly turning into Ted Lasso.
Which is great because you're helping Keely.
Yes. 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 Love it.
All right,
Short
so
rest it
short
is.
rest.
Nope. Hold your horses, boys and girls. All right. So, considering that you're currently on a trail between towns where Anybody in a normal civilized world would think this is an extreme blizzard, whether you're currently experiencing. You're all going to need to roll a Constitution saving throw of 15 or higher to take a short rest.
This is my cold resist get me.
Nothing. You're in extreme weather right now.
Oh.
Constitution, I get plus 2. I rolled an 18.
Okay. You are able to take a short rest.
I got a 19 total.
Okay. You're able to take a short rest.
I got an 11.
You are not able to take a short rest, Tharsis.
It's okay.
Just you said Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
16?
Okay. You are able to. Congratulations.
I was going to rest.
Okay, so take your short rest. Tharsis, you will not take a rest. You will probably want to be on lookout or something. I'll let you decide how you want to handle that. But
I'll just sit here while you sleep.
it is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, man, that was a long short rest, guys. Tell you what.
It's a big old friggin' nap.
It's about 4 hours is a typical short rest, so.
Jesse, I know last time you told us our distance from where we're at to Dinaval.
Yes.
From where we're at right now, how many hours? I think you said
So you're here.
5 or 6 last time or something like that.
So you go here to there. You're 14.5 miles away from Ker Dinaval and 18.5 miles to Ker Koenig.
Can you give us?
How much did you say we move per hour? What's our speed? 2.5 miles an hour?
Yes.
7, which is 3.
Well, no, because where are we at? No, we're like here, right?
Yeah, we're
No,
Yeah,
we're like
yeah,
right,
you're
right there,
here.
right?
You're here.
Yeah.
yeah, so 6.5. So that's 3 hours and a little bit, or a little less. Well, 14. That's about 6 hours.
I think we should try and check there.
Get to Dinaval by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, at least Dinaval. We should try and at least get to Dinaval.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go. We got our rest. Thanks for keeping watch for us, Tharsis.
Nothing exciting happened.
Okay. Well, Tharsis, here's a gift for you, my friend, and I hand him a whole entire pile of ice.
It's what I've always wanted.
I just knew it, friend. Okay, let's go.
And down the path we go.
All right,
Hey,
so you
Jesse,
guys
I
are.
don't see your video.
Who?
Yeah, Jesse, you
Jesse.
are frozen.
Okay. Refresh. Doo 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 doo. How about now?
You're still loading.
Okay.
Circling.
Circle, boy.
As long as everybody can see John, it's fine.
Yeah, that's when our views go up.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's the eye candy.
Definitely not.
He's got the moonlight in the bag.
He's got the moonlight. That's it. Moonlight.
Mood.
No, he looks like he's in like Doctor Strange's like freaking.
Mood light.
What's that called? What is it called in Doctor Strange? What's his place that he stays? This Sanctorium or something like that?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that movie yet.
Anybody know how to nerd up with me? No.
Sorry.
See that new Spider-Man
So, like,
trailer?
I'm like 2 movies away.
Yes, of course. It was amazing. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, so yes, I absolutely saw the new trailer and I almost exploded my brain out of excitement.
Okay, we're on stream. Be careful.
That's I was.
We don't need
choice of
brains
words.
exploding right now.
Excitement. It was like a brain explosion.
Well, I don't know. I can't get my camera to work. It's showing that it's on. It's showing that everything's working, but it's not working on Roll20. So, super exciting.
It's all
Love
fine.
it. Love it.
It'll probably start randomly working at any moment. That's usually how things go.
Yeah. We'll move on.
You should try switching to Safari.
Yes, I will do that. No, I'll probably.
I think Ask Jeeves has its own server now.
I'll probably try and mess with it at our break. But anyway, let's see.
On we go.
Okay, so you guys currently, do any of you have snowshoes?
Yes.
Who's
I
wearing
think we
snowshoes?
all have cold weather gear.
Do we have to apply them to our feet?
No, just let me know if you have them.
I do have them.
I have cold weather gear. Is that the same?
No.
Oh, snowshoes. Yeah.
Fur
I have
lined leather boots and gloves and
Snowshoes is its own item.
I don't think I even have a snowpack.
Well, just got awkward.
Jesse, I'm not sure if you had me like do that at the beginning. By the way.
Yeah, smart. Blame the DM. I like it.
Blame it.
Because I'm not seeing any weather things, which is probably why I'm going crazy because I'm freezing every time I go outside.
Yeah, Lando, you don't have it in your equipment either.
no, I don't. I'm gonna have
You
to.
got it. Good job, Tharsis. You came prepared.
I'll admire yours and then purchase them in town.
You're
I
supposed to
have
start with
quite
it.
a school collection.
I'm supposed to start with
if
it.
I need to roll if I die, that's fine. I'll roll.
What do you mean I'm supposed to start with it?
I was told we were supposed to add cold weather gear to our starting inventory. That's right.
I did that.
Yeah.
I have cold weather gear.
I do not have cold weather gear.
You do have cold weather gear. I don't know why you don't have snowshoes.
I mean, if it's a separate item.
It is a separate item. I don't know if I was told to add those or if I just decided to do it myself.
Give yourself some. Okay, so basically, here's the deal. Because I didn't read this properly, anybody without snowshoes, which at this point I think is all of you, because I didn't give them to you, Nolan.
Yeah, stand by. I'm checking on that.
Unless
How
you,
do we get them though?
you'd have to buy them. You all, without snowshoes, can travel 1/4 mile per hour.
Tight.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Does anybody remember where Black Iron was at? Where was that at? Was that East Haven or no?
No, that was for Enchanter. That was the kids. They're the dwarf sisters who were the.
Dwarf Sisters, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us asked if they had snowshoes.
1/4 mile per hour? That's ridiculous.
Yep.
That's like
No, it's
that's like
implement,
that's
but
like
still.
Jared. That's like standard Jared walking.
It's literally like walking through the snow without snowshoes on.
Yeah. How deep is snow? We talking?
Oh,
We talking
man.
inches? We talking feet?
Oh, it could be feet. Yeah, it could easily be feet.
None of us are elves, are we? Because elves can. They're so
I'm a
high
half
they go
elf.
on top of the snow. You probably are like midway through the snow then. I mean, come on, Legolas. It's got
Yeah, my
no relevance,
density
right?
is like in between, so kind of
Yeah.
like it's like the moon.
Okay, and then if you guys had snowshoes, it's 1/2 mile per hour.
So wait, you're saying I have to dump my snowshoes that I have?
No, if you have snowshoes, it's 1/2 mile per hour.
So you're saying that Tharsis is like 1/2 mile in front of us, just walking,
Yeah.
just sitting
And
there
then-
going like, "Come on, guys, keep up."
And
God
then
damn
on
it.
dog sled, it is, if you had a dog sled, it's a 1 mile per hour.
Ooh.
Okay. So we need to find some pubs.
Well, we have boy here.
Boy is
Oh.
with you. But
Please make sure you add this to your inventory. Here's the link.
Uncle Chubbs just looks at Boy and goes, "Hey, well, boy, can I jump on top of you?"
Where's the link? Discord?
Well, I don't know if this is helping my case yet or not. Hang on. Anyways, all clear. I guess it doesn't matter because we're already moving really slow. So assume we don't have them. So we're gonna have to camp somewhere along the way, I guess. Even if we have to, we're not going that fast.
Jesse, do we have any? We see the major towns. Is there any small towns in between this, like in Duval, like here or anything like that?
No, you
Or
guys are.
These are only cities. This is all Wonderland.
Yeah, this is it. What you see is the only spots you know.
Okay. And so we're here, like somewhere around here.
Yeah, you're like right here.
Okay. Well, boys, I forgot to mention to y'all, snowshoes is really helpful. Also, maybe having like a little doggy dog with a little sled to be able to like push on us. I know we've been back there multiple times, but maybe we should go back to Bridgehander and see if we can find find some more inventory.
Yeah, sounds good to me because this is slow going.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but I have a feeling that this guy we're trying to save, he might be dead at this point, but hey, let's try it.
Storm is far worse than I thought.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was
We
kind of
have a
crazy.
long way to go.
Yeah, a little crazy.
Okay, so we change direction and we head back.
That seems smart.
That's gotta be like what, Jesse, like a mile?
Yeah.
So what? Probably like
Well, I'll say it's a mile. You guys are a mile out.
yeah, let's do that because
Okay, you guys are heading back to Bryn Shander?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys get back to Bryn Shander. At this point, it's almost 8 o'clock at night, and you guys are tired and near exhaustion because the travel in the blizzard and the fighting took a toll. You weren't as prepared as you thought you'd be, and yeah, what would you guys like to do in old Bryn Shander?
Retcon to have knowledge we previously probably would have had in the past before we made these decisions to head out.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
It's fine. I mean, there can be like, oh, the storm was worse than we thought or whatever. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm fine
should
with
we
that.
head-
Let's give you guys all snowshoes, but I think let's reset things back at Bryn Shander.
And can we do the combat again?
Yes, we're gonna restart the whole combat, the whole shebang.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Uncle Chubbs, we're ready.
Yeah, I think I found where it says we were supposed to start with snowshoes, or at least where I assumed we meant we were supposed to start with snowshoes.
So wait, where the general store was Black Iron Blades.
Yes, black iron blades.
Got it. Should we head over there to pick up any extra equipment we might need?
Well, I
We
think we
should.
got snowshoes now. Like, they're not gonna have anything more than we would have known about an hour ago.
Jesse, you want us to actually add in our inventory snowshoes, yeah?
Yeah, I feel like you guys would have already had them on there,
Okay.
like just as people that lived in the area.
Freaking down.
So mark it down in your player character sheet. Yeah, Roll20's being a butt for me too. Your guys' video keeps freezing completely on my end.
Huh. I haven't had issues other than your video.
Yeah.
Weird.
Alright, so we got the town, we're exhausted. We have snowshoes now, so we can travel faster.
You can travel a half a mile per hour.
Half a mile an hour. It's gonna take us... How far does the freaking dog go? It's gonna take us forever to get to this guy.
We have
Maybe we
tents.
Pick up some more ration.
Dogs can go further faster. The old wolfy boy.
Yeah, we got.
Do they have any? Do they have like sleds in Black Iron Outfitters or whatever it is?
They don't, but they can tell you where.
There are stables on the map. That seems like a pretty good place to go look.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, I remember there were some stables over in kind of the southwest corner.
Yeah, because you guys are right here.
Okay. Maybe we can go there and we get some dogs or something even better. I don't know. So we can get there before this guy dies if hypothermia.
He's probably already dead.
Well, you're probably right, but I like to think positive.
Uncle Chubbs looks over at Boy, continuing to have the attempt to become best friends with him, and looks at Boy and goes, "Well, friend, you have any friends here? You got any friends here? You know any little fellow little furry friends who can help us on this?"
And Boy just looks at you with like a tilted head and like, huh? 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 Huh?
Oh,
And
okay.
and
Same.
he just,
same.
And then
friend.
he starts licking his paws.
Base cadet of a dog.
So let's say we're walking over to the stables.
Walk to the stables.
Okay, great. You guys head on over to the stables here, and yeah, you guys are hanging out at the old stables.
I look around for the stable gift shop, the stable equipment outfitters,
Yes.
and I look for a shopkeep to ask about sleds.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. I have this up. Okay, yeah. A kind old gentleman is manning the stables. He's currently tending to a handful of dogs, and yeah, he's standing there, and he sees you guys, and he just says, "You guys looking for some sleds with dogs attached to them?"
Indeed we are, good sir.
That was insanely specific.
Well, that's what we do here. We offer dog sleds.
Well, we've been looking around. We need to get up to Cairn Koenig as quickly, or I'm sorry, Kelvin's Cairn as quickly as possible
Ooh.
to rescue an expedition leader who hasn't returned on time. His wife is very worried.
Yeah.
But we can't seem to get there quickly enough to rescue him and save his life with all this weather.
Well, welcome to Tin Towns, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, we offer dog sleds, and we do have some axe beaks if you're really interested, but not many people can afford an axe beak.
What's an axe beak?
Oh, an axe beak is a giant. Basically, it looks like a velociraptor with a giant beak on it.
Wow.
That sounds expensive.
How much is that? Uncle Chubbs like it.
I'll pull it up for you guys. Give me a second. I can show you.
Also known as a chocobo.
Oh,
Look.
look at that.
Pretty close to a chocobo.
Oh, I love it.
That's an axe beak.
So good.
It's my spirit animal.
And he just proceeds to say, "So, what'll it be?"
Well, how much what would we need in order to get the four of us transported? Could we get 2 people per dog sled or 4 people per dog sled?
It's technically 1 person per dog sled. And So you'd need 4 of them. But you already got a dog, so I can offer you a sled for half the price.
One of the sleds for half price, and then 3
one sled for half the price. So that'll be 20. It's 20 gold pieces for the dog sled and the dog, and you have to return the dog, or else bad things will happen to you. Believe me when I say that. And then since you already have a wolf here, then you can have 1 sled for 10 gold pieces.
Just to clarify, his name is Boy. If you can refer to his real name, thank you very much.
Well, hello, Boy. And the dog clearly recognizes that this man takes care of other wolves, and he just kind of like nods at him.
Well, I'm sorry to say, I don't think we can afford to get a dog sled at this time.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
I mean, let alone axe beak. If you say we can't afford an axe beak, we can't even afford the dogs.
Wow.
I'm not going to ask about the axe beak.
Yeah, axe beaks are like, 50 gold pieces each, so...
Excuse me, sir?
Yes.
How long you been living in, this town?
25 years.
Oh.
Before the long frozen night took over. I remember.
Oh my!
I remember when things went from cold and had a nice spring time, and there was sun out, and you could swim in the lakes. But those days are long gone.
Don't you? I think me and you both agree right here. You probably miss it, huh?
Oh yeah, I miss it a lot.
Well, friend, I'm gonna be honest with you. Besides us just needing some doggos and some other stuff, we're actually here because we're trying to end this. And we believe that we actually have a strong power to be able to stop this storm, and everybody can go back to normal.
Okay. And he just looks at you and laughs, and then roll persuasion.
Unreal. It's a natural 1. I have +5 on persuasion. I'm so mad. I am so mad.
Okay, so he looks at you and he says, "You and every other fancy adventurer that rolls through here thinks they're gonna save 10 towns and Icewind Dale, and guess what? I talked to one of you, I've talked to all of you, and I never see you again, and nothing ever changes."
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, my name is yeah. Man, I gotta have this list up a lot faster.
Just call him Click Click, because that's all we're hearing right now.
My name's Leland.
Oh, Leland, like the band.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Me
All
neither.
right.
I don't know why I said it.
Well, Leland, I'm Captain Lando. You'll have to excuse Uncle Chubbs here. I know he seems a little off, but he means well. Look, we may not be able to end this horrible time for 10 towns, but what we can do is we can get up that mountain, and we can save Garret, and we can get him back to his wife Keely, so that she's not worried sick and she's taken care of, and we can save his life. But we don't have the gold for these sleds. I'm wondering if perhaps you'd have it into your heart to help sponsor this mission and rent these to us, and we'll return them. Maybe give us a discounted rate, or maybe donate a couple of extra sleds to get us all up there, because no one of us can make it alone up there. Garret needs our help, We need each other's help, and if we have your help, we can make this happen.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Oh, please roll better than me.
11.
He looks at you and he says, well, I always like helping people out. But I've helped a lot of people out in the past, and it's never helped me ever. So, I'll give you a discount, but not much. I'll give you the dog sleds for 15 gold pieces each.
Leland, hi, it's me. It's Uncle Chubbs. Leland, what if we told you, if we grabbed your little doggos, your little pups, took them up there, we were able to save this man, which I know you sound like you're a man that likes to like help out people, and it's great. I like it. What if we said that if we found anything special up there, we would bring it back to you?
Well, what's to say that you're ever even going to come back?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a crazy guy, but these people are not. And so the fact that I'm being sane right now tells you a lot about us being able to do something really great. And I know there's some great stuff up there. I'm sure you've heard stories about the mountain and things that are hiding up there. Yeah?
Not really. No.
Okay, well, I'm here to educate you, friend. And that education is there's some really amazing special things up there. And what if I told you that we came back with something special, including all of your doggies and all that stuff?
Roll persuasion.
And... Come on, Jared. That is a nat 20, 25. It went from a nat 1 to a nat 20.
Probably offered him an ice pint in between.
And he just says, well, I could use something that can give me a leg up in this town. I'm not really one for tending stables all the time. I used to run one of the inns in here, but after the long cold night, it shut down. Things weren't the same. So I had to become a dog sled tender, keeping these dogs, renting them out. It's not the most fulfilling job. So maybe if you brought me something back, but I'm going to need collateral for my dogs and my sleds. What do you have that you can offer me?
We have this painting that the wife of the guy we're trying to save gave us as collateral. Would you be interested?
She's actually quite well known amongst Tin Towns. Are you familiar with some of the many fine artists around?
No, but
not everybody is, but this could be perhaps a good investment for you. I would need to make sure that I, quite frankly, trust you to take care of it. But if you're trusting us with your dogs, I would happily do this if it's going to help us get up the mountain.
Just a little side note, she goes by Kaylee the perfectionist.
Okay. And he looks. Can you? Can I see it real quick? I want to see it.
Absolutely.
Hold it out.
How's that?
And he says, "Beauty is in the eye of the beholder."
Oh, it's very true. I could tell you had an eye for art.
So I need to see it before I make a decision.
Yeah, I hand it out.
And he grabs it from you and he says, "Well, it ain't that pretty, but maybe I'll take it to the town hall and see if it's worth anything. If you guys never come back."
That's a brilliant idea. I mean, just look at the interesting ways that she uses color, and just the texture is amazing. It's a very unique piece.
It's not really my thing, but I'm sure somebody might like it. It's got her little signature here at the bottom. That's nice.
Absolutely. It's one of a kind.
Okay.
Well,
go ahead.
Let's do it. Let's go save a life.
Well, are you open to it? Are you open to it? You down for this?
Yeah, let's do it. And he says, I'll give you 3 dogs and 4 sleds. And I'll take this painting, but, any cash that you can give me would be extremely helpful. I have to feed my family.
Of course. Everybody huddle up and let's see what we can put together. We're not a wealthy bunch, but let's see about it. So I've got 4 gold. I don't think that we should give everything we've got because we're going to need to buy supplies, maybe food.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You like
1 gold.
1 gold apiece? That's what I was thinking. Tarsus.
1 gold.
Yeah. Well, also remember that I also told him if we found anything special out there, not everything. And then Uncle Jubs is the most uncomfortable wink, like. He goes, not everything, but I told him we'd bring him something special back. So you know what I'm saying. But
Well,
I'm down to put a gold down.
Yeah, that seems fair considering they were 20 a minute ago.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm willing to even go, 2 of my gold. We'll make it 5 gold total. And, we can perhaps bring him part of the reward since he is helping us out so much.
All right. Sounds good. Let's go offer him the 4 gold. 4 per person.
5.
Oh, 5.
All right, Leland. We don't have a ton of gold here, but what we're gonna do is, if we get any reward for this rescue, we're gonna, of course, make sure that we demonstrate our gratitude towards you. Here is 5 gold from us right now, so that we, give you some money to buy food for your family and everything. We really appreciate what you're doing, helping us out.
5 gold pieces?
Absolutely.
And the painting.
And the painting. And he looks down and he's like, yeah.
We'll return once we once we get this done, and
he looks
I think we'll be in a better position.
He looks like really taken advantage of. But he's still accepting the situation. So
Hey, Lily, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Hear me out. Like I said, when we go on our travels, we come back, and we will come back. I'm looking at the whole group, looking at for head nods, like.
Yep.
And
Nodding.
we will come back. We're gonna have something real special in that, and I think it's gonna be real good for you and your family.
okay.
I know it's a risk, but hey, we're here for you, friend. We're here for you.
Okay. I mean, if you say so.
It's not about us. It's not about the gold. We need to go and save this man's life.
Yeah. I mean, I do wish you the best of luck. And he hands over all the things, the dogs, the sleds.
Thank you, my good man.
Do I have any ability to hand him an ice pint, like in any way, shape, or form? How difficult would that be?
Unless you have a glass or a mug on you, probably not.
Wait, can Uncle Chubbs actually go into bars next time and buy glasses and beer to go?
Sure. All things are
You can keep
possible.
it in a pouch.
All things are possible.
All right. Well, I start strapping Boy up to my sled.
Awesome.
I turn to Uncle Chubb and say, "Hey, look, Uncle Chubb, you got your own doggo now."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that.
Okay, I think that's a good spot to take a break and come back to things in just a few minutes. And I can fix the video issues that I appear to be having. So grab a snack, grab a drink, take a pee. Be back in a few.
All
Sounds
things.
good.
That's good.
We successfully conned him.
Joe finally used his powers with +5 persuasion.
Gosh, that was pretty crazy. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
didn't know you had so much persuasion. I also have a lot of persuasion. And you're a funnier persuader. So I was going to like...
You were like getting ready to do
like,
it.
oh, don't be wrong right him.
Yeah.
I'm Captain Lent. You may have...
Yeah. I think it's like the funny thing about my character is because I'm so like out of mind and so he actually did something really good. You're like, oh wait, just let him do his thing. Like let's see what happens.
Alright, I'll be back.
Yep. Why doesn't my stinking camera work? Stupid camera. Estupido. I'm back. Ready for action.
That's waiting for you, Lord. John, do you see that? Nolan came back to his chair and I just was like... Can you imagine if it was like, oh, Jared's taking a break and this is all you see?
And actually, you're like, static image.
You read it. It's like, I love your music.
You know where that's what I guess.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's dude.
Are you standing right now? Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you're standing.
No. I'm scared. I just noticed this one.
He just
Hey,
like,
look. I'll lower it. Oh, no. It's
actually, like, picking up with that.
I also am lounging. I'm lounging pretty hard. I got my legs up. I really, it's
Did everybody add the snowshoes to their stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
Jocelyn.
Jetsy, it gave me multiple options to add it to. I just added it to
Yes, that's where it goes.
Okay, I don't know if it was a backpack or chest. So I just
Fairly certain they don't repeat. I'm not an expert. I barely knew that there was snow in the blizzard, so.
Now we don't need to. Yeah.
Doggos.
Jesse, do we have an opportunity at some point to locate this doggo? As I 100%.
What's that?
I want to name my doggo that's slaying me. Because
Yeah.
obviously, boy has denied my love.
Yeah.
So.
Jerry. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out good name. I was thinking about a Chewbacca themed name.
Oh, yeah.
For the doggo?
I mean, I'm not, for mine at least. I'm not Solo, but still.
Oh, you're thinking. Yes.
I don't know.
5 people? You need a good name for the 5 person. You would 5.
You can. It's a little bit more of new school. You can call it Benji
Benji.
because of Ben Solo, aka Kylo Ren. Give him a little Benji. You can just call it Benji.
That would be a good one. I like Benji.
Or
I had a thought that I think is hilarious, which is that I'm a dog person, and I come across as being sort of like heroic or whatever, or at least full of myself. But I mean, I've had 7 dogs in the past, and I always named them BB. Like, oh, my little baby, my little BB. And this is my 8th dog.
See, you're thinking weird. Do not wake from that. That's what you're doing. That's happening. That's freaking. You're gonna do.
We'll get to the point where I mean it.
So,
I haven't gone.
hopefully other people understand what you
Yeah, Star Wars can be sort of, not a lot of people get those references. Kind of obscure.
People that just don't accept life. That's fine.
Are we all gonna hang out in person? Well, we're gonna see John tomorrow.
Why? What are you guys doing?
Where's our invite? Is what I'm hearing.
You guys want to go? You guys want? I'll meet you there.
We're going sailing.
Is it like a holiday tomorrow or something?
Yeah, it's called We Took the Day Off Work.
Oh, nice.
Jesse, I'm gonna be late tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys put Nolan in the pickle. His boss is killing me.
I'm sick, man.
I mean, both of you, all of you really need to run there. I mean, Jesse and Nolan need to do the work.
Of course.
Jared also needs to come down for work. There's some research we need to do.
You know, I consider myself an expert. Also, the state of California considers me an expert because I'm Cicerone certified.
Yeah.
You're what certified?
Weird flex.
I'm Cicerone, yeah, weird flex, but I'm Cicerone certified, so I literally have a degree in beer.
Nice.
Like, full testing and everything. I've done a full testing on it, and I'm certified in beer.
That's awesome. I love it.
All right, let's keep the party going.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go on a dog ride.
LFG.
All right, I think we got all the the video issues resolved. So here we go. All right, we're back, live, having a good time.
Boys.
And so I've gone done messed up again, guys.
What?
No.
It is faster to travel on the paths than it is to travel overland. But here's the deal. It doesn't tell me how fast anywhere in this book.
Is it just a percentage faster or something?
No, it just says, literally, this is what it says. The speed that characters can travel across Icewind Dale's rough, snowy tundra is given in the overland travel table below. Travel is less time-consuming on the snowy roads and trails that connect the settlements of Tin Towns, as discussed in Chapter 1. Go to Chapter 1. No information about what that travel distance is. So that's fun.
Sounds like you have to call an audible.
I have seen like a Reddit map of 10 towns with distances and I think travel times, but I'm not totally sure, annotated on it.
Yeah, I saw that map last time when we pulled it up.
I feel like DM, you pull an audible and you do what you want to do, and we're gonna follow it.
Man.
Yeah, this is all you. I think it depends on the weather. It's probably going to be mostly normal, maybe a little slower because it's generally snowy, but it's like a snowy path in the Sierras where it's like slippery, but it's not like 4 feet of snow, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like you've already set like at least a general. This is how it goes, which obviously caused us to literally go back into town and go in the stable and get some dogs. So I think your initial thing of what you said, just stick with that, and then maybe with some small weather changes that come up, you can make some audibles. But
I mean, I'd say for Tundra, it definitely makes sense to be super slow, like the wildland areas.
yeah, totally.
But on paths, I think it makes sense to not be that slow. I think it's your call on how fast or slow things might be. Here is the Reddit map. I just tossed it into Discord.
Yeah.
So it's like a bar map.
If we have our doggos now, what can we make it to Denival today? I guess that's the big question. Or do we need to stay the night in Bryn Chandler?
Oh yeah, I don't know what time it is anymore, because
Well, the green's saying from Bryn Chandler to Denival, it's saying 7.5 hours, which we're at
10
like
and a half hours.
10 and a half.
It's the dark green.
The color is above
Is
the
it?
hours.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
10
it'll
and a
take
half.
12 and a half hours to get where you guys need to go.
And that's walking time, so how fast by doggo sled?
We'll say double that.
So 6 hours?
You mean cut it in half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut in half, call it 6 hours. What time is it now? I feel like it was like 4 o'clock when we got here.
4, so we would get there very late, but we would get there.
No, it's
Oh.
8. We'll just say you guys, it's morning now again. We're just going to kind of retcon some stuff here.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's morning. Let's just say you guys got to Bryn Chandler from Targos at like 10 a.m. So it's now 10 a.m. You guys have your dog sleds, and it's going to take you about 6 hours to get from Bryn Chandler to Caer Konig on dog sled.
All right. Well, I don't know. The sun's kind of weird, guys. It was up and then it's down and it was up again. I don't know, but let's head the trail, huh?
Yes, let's depart.
Yeah.
To
Head to
Glen,
Caer Denival, and then onward to Caer Konig.
not Glen. What's the guy's
Unless we
name?
just want to go directly there, but it seems like.
Okay.
Oh, should we stop
Garret,
in
that's his name.
Caer Denival, or should we pass it right by and head to Terra.
I think we should go to Koenig. We were only going to Denneval because we weren't sure we'd make it by the end of the day.
All right.
Do you think
Well,
there might be any information about our missing persons in Dinaval? If anybody's seen him.
Keely only mentioned Koenig and the Karn. She didn't mention anything about Denneval.
Maybe on the way back, we'll check for information about some of the disappearing people. See if anybody has turned up missing or murdered, I suppose.
We can do that. Well, as we go through
On the
Denneval,
way back.
if Boy here, if he tells us to stop or if he just keeps on pulling, we'll kind of take a lead from him.
Yeah, I think if we're running through a town, we should probably at least do a nice proper hello before we move on. But you know,
All right.
So-
So what?
You said-
regardless, let's get out of let's get out of here and just
Let's
bring
go.
Shandy.
Okay. You guys make your way all the way up to Care Koenig. Do 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 do. And do 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 do. Hold on. And okay, so you guys arrive at Care Koenig. I would say probably most of you guys know about Care Koenig, but you don't know much. It's not a place that many people go. It's definitely a smaller town. Of the 10 towns, there's probably 150-ish people here at the town itself. And let me pull you guys over to it real quick. Care Koenig. Boom.
There is she blows.
Oops.
Oh, Care Koenig. I love this little town. I don't get up here often enough, but I did teach a few of the fishermen around here how to really sail.
I think I've been to Karen Conehead before once in my life.
Conehead. Did you say Conehead?
I said Karen Coneheads.
Karen Coneheads?
So is it the same thing where this lake is kind of frozen over?
Yeah. I'm just adding things here. Stand by so you can see, because you would know just enough to, know what's going on.
I don't know why, but for some reason I remember there's a place here called Hook, Line, and Sinker, and the reason I remember that because it reminds me of my ex-wife.
Oh!
Oh, dang.
Uncle Chubbs with the puns.
Do we know that you're super old in like our character?
Yeah, I think week 1 I said I was like
Okay.
400 and something.
I just didn't remember if that was in canon or not.
Yeah, it's actually canon. When we all met, I'm 400 years old. So
Sweet.
I remember saying that when we were all at the bonfire meeting. What's her name?
All right, so you guys are in town. You've arrived here with your dogs.
Troblighten.
Right here.
Where are we?
Keep marking
Right
this.
here.
Okay.
I swear I didn't see anything come up.
Right
But
What landmark are we nearest to?
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
This guy right here.
oh, there we
Hey there.
go.
My bad.
It's alright, it's alright. Alright.
Perhaps we should check in with the speaker to see if he's seen this adventurer.
Yeah.
You guys remember, and I'm just going to help you out because my guess is it got lost, that Keeley had said that Garret always goes to Frozen Far expeditions to get gear and equipment before he heads out. If he's going to go up to Kelvin's Cairn.
Then let's go there instead.
Yes, that's where he would have set off from here. So let's go there and see if they've heard anything of him coming back.
Great. Okay, you guys walk in to. What are you going to do with your dogs? With your wolfy boys?
Is there a place to let them take a break?
Oh wait, yeah, I didn't get to name my dog yet.
Yeah, is there a stable in the back?
Is there a place we can store them or what?
Actually, Frozen Far does have space for dogs. As I'm reading about it.
Well, that's really nice.
But you probably wouldn't know that right off the bat.
So maybe somebody should go in and check in with the host to see if there's parking spaces.
Parking spaces. Everybody loves a good parking space for a dog.
Hey, Tharis, just to let you know, we call them doggy spaces, but that's fine. You can call them parking spaces.
Well, you guys watch the sleds. I'll walk in and see where we can let our dogs get a little rest.
Which building are we going to, by the way? Sorry.
Frozen Far Expedition. So I leave them outside and go open the front door to go talk to the owner? Proprietor. There, that's a good word.
Great. Yeah, you can walk in. It's kind of a dim lit space, and there's just like a bunch of different, ice picks on the wall. There's sleds that are broken down, kind of strewn throughout the space inside. And you can see a man, a humanoid figure, kind of in the back area, and you hear dogs kind of just rustling about, making, barking a little bit, nothing crazy. And yeah, that's what you see.
All right. I'll walk up to the humanoid that I see, and I'll say, "Excuse me, good sir."
And he kind of turns around. He's startled. He's like, "Oh my gosh! Oh, ooh, you scared me. Oh, can you close the door, please? It's freezing in here."
Oh yes, and I go back and shut the door.
Yeah, you left it open.
I guess I'm sorry. How rude of me.
Yeah, I mean, people close doors around here. Okay, it's freezing. Your first day in 10 towns or something?
No, I've been here a while. Sometimes I forget. It's a bad habit of mine.
Can I join Bach?
Sure. Oh,
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, I'm gonna join Bach.
Okay.
Just stroll in, being classic Uncle Chubbs. Just gonna stroll in with him.
All right, you walk in.
Anyways, keep going. No.
All right, it's Chubbs. I was just coming to shut the door. I didn't know you were coming in.
Oh, it's fine. I'll close it for you.
Yes. We are looking for a place to put our dogs. We came all the way from Brimshander, and they probably need a little rest.
Oh, yeah, you can. It's 1 gold piece each for overnight stay.
I'm sorry, per dog or what?
Per dog, yes. You do realize how expensive it is to keep dogs, right?
Yeah, but they're so well tamed.
Oh, great! Congratulations.
Oh man, what was it that? Sorry, go ahead. No.
Yeah, I was saying it's good to know that we can leave them here overnight, but I don't know. We're on an important mission, and we might want to be setting right back off again. What can you tell us of Garrett's recent expedition?
Well, Garret showed up here about 5-6 days ago, and he had 3 pretty well-armed companions with him. One was a giant feller, like maybe a Goliath. But the other one, there was another one. It was like maybe a female, and it almost looked like a kid, but probably like a halfling or something. And there was another female that looked kind of similar to you, Mr. Beardy guy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fred. You talking to me?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. You call me Uncle Chubbs.
Great.
Yeah, it is.
My name's Glenn.
Your name's what?
Glenn.
Oh, friend, what a lovely name. What a lovely name.
Yes. It's the one my mother
Yes,
gave me.
Yes is right, Glenn. I'm not even looking at you because I'm writing it down.
We were in a town way west of here, and we found his dog. He ran all the way home looking for help. Did he ever come back through here?
Oh, I mean, I never saw the dog come through here. We would have easily caught that dog.
When was he expected to be back here?
Well, it's probably a 3-day round trip, so probably should have been here probably today or tomorrow. I don't remember the day exactly he left. He was here 5 days ago. I know he was going over to Hook, Line, and Sinker after this to have a meal before they headed out.
How serious is this expedition? I mean, I know this area kind of well, but I've never been up in that area. Is this what's your ratio of people coming out well?
To Kelvin's Cairn? Oh, it's not great. We don't advise anybody going up there, ever.
Oh.
At all.
So do you know why did he choose to go up there?
Well, my guess is that he got paid really well. And, like I said, 3 very capable looking adventurers and well armed. So, you know, it's a free world here. People can do what they want. We just say we don't suggest it.
Did he seem happy about the situation? What was his mood? I know I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm sorry, but I'm just curious.
I mean, he seemed excited, as Garret always is when he takes people on adventures.
Garrett's been up that mountain a few times, hasn't he, in the past?
Yeah, he has.
You'd say he was able to handle himself in extreme situations, generally, in the past?
I would say he's maybe one of the most capable people I know when it comes
What do
to
you think?
surviving this cold.
What do you think could have happened to him that would make him late coming back?
The only thing I can think of is something surprised him and caught him off his guard.
Would that be a Yeti, perhaps?
I've heard about Yetis being up there potentially, but it's hard to say. Nobody's ever actually seen one.
I've seen one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you draw it for me?
Looks like this.
You actually had a Yeti drawn?
So good.
What?
I'm telling you.
We killed the DM. It's so good. He can't take it.
Oh, shit, dude. It hurts. Good.
Oh, goodness.
I'm telling you, I've seen them out there. I've been around long enough. I've seen them.
a good drawing.
Okay.
It's not a drawing, it's a portrait. Come on, look at it.
Give Keely a run for her money. Tell you what.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh gosh. Oh, okay.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, wow, that's pretty detailed. He says.
Yeah. Do you have a fire going? Uncle Jumps looks around, trying to find any type of like fire near him. Is there any fire in the house right now? Like even just a fire pit?
No, there's no fires going on right now. There's just a handful of lanterns lit up throughout the area, throughout the inside of the space.
Uncle Chubbs walks up to the closest lantern that he has and basically like puts his face directly towards the light, as aggressive as he possibly can.
Okay.
And goes completely silent.
So anyway, yeah, I mean, he's pretty capable. It would be weird for him to not come back, but things happen, I guess.
All right. Do you know the general direction that he went from here, or?
Yeah, like I said, he went over to Hook, Line, and Sinker after he came here. At least that's what he told me he was going to do. Probably get some drinks, some food, get a good night's sleep before they left in the morning.
Sounds smart. All right. You think Uncle Chubb should we go over there and see if they know more about what happened?
Uncle Chubbs kind of like turns back over to Bach. Yeah. Let's do some more investigation. Let's see what we can figure out.
You all right, Chubbs? You started out fire.
No, I'm fine. It's just she's just something about fire. It's it's fine, nothing to be concerned about, But yeah, let's. Seems like we figured out everything here we can, so let's get out of here.
All right. Thanks, Glenn.
Send over to Hook, Line, and Sinker. See what they know.
Yeah. But Flynn.
All right, we go back out, join the rest of the guys. Like, hey guys, we're gonna go farther down the road to Hook, Line, and Sinker. We heard Garret went there before he left.
This sounds good. And we start walking down to Hook, Line, and Sinker.
Okay. You guys walk over to Hook, Line, and Sinker. Yep, you guys walk in, and it's pretty sparsely populated. There's only 2 or 3 other people inside. And... give me a second here, boys and gals. Okay, and so as you guys are hanging out inside, you see a guy behind the bar, and he waves over to you guys and says, "Yeah, come on in."
I walk up to him and say, "Hello, good sir. We are looking for information on Garret."
Garret? Why do you need information on Garret?
Well, we were in town and his dog ran up to us all by himself, no sled, and we ended up talking to his wife, and we think something bad's happened to him. When was the last time that you saw him?
Well, he was here, I want to say, 2 or 3 days ago.
Oh, so he came here later than Frozen Far. Did he go up the mountain and back, or had he just not left yet?
What do you mean?
Well, Glenn over at Frozen Far said he hasn't seen him in 5 days.
Well, Glenn's like 80 years old. That dude don't remember what shoe goes on which foot.
So, 2-3 days ago, and then from here he went up the mountain with his fellow adventurers.
Well, that's what he told me he was going to do.
And he's not back yet. When did you expect him back then?
Well, he should have been in today or tomorrow. But if you have one of his dogs, that's definitely concerning. Can I get you guys some drinks? Drinks, anybody? Drinks.
Excuse me.
Uncle Chubbs.
Do you guys have ice pints here?
No, what's an ice pint?
Do you guys have just standard pints of like ale?
Yes.
Do you happen to have any shaved ice on you?
Why would we have shaved ice?
Okay, sounds good. I'll be right back. And Uncle Chubbs walks out the front door.
So what's your name?
My name is
Don't-
Atenas.
Atina.
Yeah.
Atenas.
Totally ignoring what Uncle Chubbs is currently doing.
Atenas.
Well, Tina, don't mind Uncle Chubbs. He's a little
Atenas.
strange. No, I heard you, Tina.
No,
I
it's
don't mind
Atenas.
Uncle Chubbs. He's a little off sometimes, but he's
And
actually smarter than you
as
think.
he hears you talking, he slams his hand down on the bar and he says, "My name is Atenas. Do you understand?" And he stares at you in the eyes.
I stare back, and I would like to roll. Let's do dueling intimidation checks.
I'm unbelievably excited about this.
1, well, 4, but natural 1.
It's a nat 1? Oh my god!
100% nat 1.
Okay, hold on.
Give us the Yeti drawing.
We then see Lando literally from his shirt and his belt buckle getting tossed.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking.
Hold on.
I give sort of a winning smile and say, of course, that's what I said, right?
Yeah, he definitely has intimidated you. He rolled a 19.
And punches me in the face or something?
No,
Like,
he
this
just
is a 1.
no, he just looks at you and he says the things that he had already said, and you feel like, oh crap, I had better get this right.
I look at him to try to say something and slip and fall down. I slipped on some beer on the ground.
And he goes, out of towners. Anyway,
Yeah.
does anybody want an ale?
Atenas, I'll have one.
Okay, great. And he slides one down the bar to you.
I'll have an ale.
Okay. Just gives you one too.
As he slides the ale towards me, Lando flinches a little bit
Okay.
and then plays it cool.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
Great.
All right.
Martinez,
So,
have there been any murders in this town recently?
Murders. Can't say that there have. And I would consider myself well connected to what's going on here.
And no instances of missing persons or foul play?
Nope. Not that I'm aware of.
good to hear. We've been tracking some murders in towns west of here. Glad to know that they haven't made it up here. We're still trying to figure out who the culprit is.
You heard about those murders?
No, we don't get a lot of news up from the lower towns.
Tell me, do you make sacrifices in this town?
We do. We make sacrifices, but we make sacrifices of food, not people, because we're not barbarians.
That's good to know. I'm not sure I approve of the human sacrifices some of the other towns that we've been to or do.
No, they're fools.
Seems to really hurt morale too. Everyone there is kind of going about thinking they're going to die with every month.
Yeah, I think they've all been hoodwinked in my mind.
By who?
I don't know.
What do you think is going on? Who's trying to convince them to sacrifice people?
My guess would be people that are influenced by Ariel.
Yeah.
Uncle Chubbs would like to burst through the front door.
Okay.
Kind of just, and he does this classic like stroll into the bar, and has like just a nice little solid like sack of ice.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I'd like a pint, please. And if you could, it would be really great if you could make the pint like just a little bit not full, just not all the way full.
All right. So he fills up the pint, just 3/4 of the way full, and slides it down to you.
I'm so sorry. I did not clarify. I need one for me, and I need one for you.
You're buying me a pint.
I'm not just buying you a pint, friend. I'm buying you a special pint.
Okay. He pulls one out.
And then Uncle Chubbs provides to grab the ice and put a little bit on top of his and a little bit on top of this Anitas.
Tina.
Atinas.
Atinas, yeah, Atinas. Uncle Chubbs just looks at him and goes, Friend, just have a sip. Have a sip, friend.
Yeah, he pulls it up and he just sips on it and he's like, "What's so special about it?"
It's an ice pint, friend.
Why in God's green earth do you think I want to drink ice in this godforsaken weather? And he throws it on the ground.
Oh. Is there anything specific about this person? Does he have any like very unique characteristics about him? Like whether it's a goatee, how he's dressed, his hair, anything like that?
Yeah, he's got long dark hair, a full beard, and a scar across his eye. And he's dressed, warm for the most part.
Well, I see that you have this very large scar across your eye. Is that from a battle or a war? Were you a part of something?
I was attacked by a wolf.
Oh. Well, it seems like you survived. Can I ask you how's the wolf doing? And then he Uncle Chubbs kind of slaps his knee, like.
The wolf's dead.
Oh, okay. Okay. And Uncle Chubbs just goes and starts drinking his pint. Obviously, nothing's working.
Anyway, Atinas, so you said Garret should have been back by now?
Well, that's my guess.
Yeah, he was going to go up the cairn and then back down here.
That's usually what he does.
All right.
What's at the top of the cairn? If we were to retrace his steps, what would we find up there? Is it just a peak, a lookout?
Yeah, it's just a big giant rock. But my guess is there's something up there that people want to go and explore. I don't know. Never been up there. We'll never go up there.
All right. Well, we're pretty worried about him. I think we have our dog sleds, and we've been to a battle already. I feel like we could track him down and at least figure out what happened to him.
Good luck. That's not an easy journey.
What time are we at? Well, we left at 10. So we're like 4?
4? Yeah, it's about 4.
6? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Took
About
6
4.
hours, so it's 4. How long to the top of the mountain?
I think that's tundra.
Yeah, it is tundra. It's overland. It is. Let's see. Stand by. Okay. Yeah, it is. Nope, that's not what I wanted. My bad. It's about 4 miles to the base of the cairn from Cairn Koenig.
And sled gives us a mile an hour? Or that was
Yeah. Originally, sled was at a mile an hour.
a mile an hour. So what do you guys think? Should you want to sleep here and head out again tomorrow, or we bought our those tents? We could make it to the bottom of the mountain and camp there for the night, assuming we don't already find Garret or trace him along the way.
Yeah, we could. I'll just tell you right now that us venturing down there might be some trials and errors happening down there. So, if you know what I mean.
The mountain is treacherous. I'm pretty good in the wilderness, but not. I'm, better at sea than up in a mountain.
Yeah. Well, how bad's it? Atinus, how bad is the terrain to the base of the mountain?
It's not great. It'll probably take you guys, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours to get there. And I wouldn't take dogs because there's not really a clear path to go.
And we might run into one of these.
And he just looks up and he's like, what the?
Oh, that's what Uncle Chubb thinks the Yeti looks like.
It's not what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like.
I don't know. I haven't seen one, so I can't say anything. But
Yeah.
it looks pretty scary to me.
I've heard there might be Yetis up there, but nobody's ever seen one. Garrett's never even seen one.
Scared
well-
believe they exist.
Say it again.
Does Garret believe they exist? And do you?
Never asked him.
Well, either way, I think what's important is that we are able to rescue Garret, and in order to do that, I think we need as much daylight as we can get.
Well, I don't know if you're going to get a lot of daylight because, there's not the sun.
Of course, but we're certainly not going to be... we're going to have better luck if we go in the morning than if we're there in the middle of the night. A little light's better than none.
Yes, of course.
Well, why don't we hang out here for the night and then we'll head out in the morning and track them down. If we can't bring the sleds, we should at least bring Boy. He'll be able to hopefully try to guide us to where Garret was last seen.
Oh, you talking about my best friend?
You made best friends with your doggo too?
No, I'm talking about boy. It's fine.
I thought you named your best friend doggo something else.
Yeah, my doggo, his name is Boy 2.0. I just call him Boy for short. It's not confusing. We're fine.
Yeah, the poor dogs, they're not going to know who to go to.
No, they're smart.
You know, that's so interesting. I've grown quite fond of my dog as well. You know, I used to have dogs. I've had 7. And they've all been my little BB. Gonna name this one
BB, huh?
BB-8.
Oh, because the 8th one, yeah?
Oh,
BB's
yeah.
8th?
My
And
little BB.
the Tina's just overhears you guys talking about your dogs, and he's just like, "What the?" And he turns around and starts like cleaning dishes.
Tina's not a dog person, is he?
It don't seem like it. Also, Orlando, I don't know why, but for some reason, that name is so good because out of all the dogs, your dog is the most round. And it just, I don't know why, but it just seems fitting.
Well,
Are we
No,
being
go ahead.
advised not to bring the dogs or to not bring the sleds? Or both?
You were, Atina's just was saying, it's probably not best to bring all your dog sleds up there. There's nowhere to like, because you're like climbing up a mountain.
Alright, well, yeah, so let's sleep tonight. We can bring our dogs. We'll park the sleds. And we'll go find out what happened to Garret.
maybe we should arrange to have someone take care of our little babies. Our dogs.
The guy at
Well, we're at
Frostmaiden
the
said he
mountain.
would, but it's a gold per dog, so I don't know.
Maybe he can cut us a deal.
I have a painting
Yeah.
to give to this guy.
We are saving lives.
Atinas, do you have some rooms that we could have for the night?
Yeah, I do.
How much is one of the rooms gonna run us?
That'll be 5 silver pieces.
Oh, okay. Do you allow dogs in the rooms?
Not technically, but if you're helping Garrett, I guess it's okay.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's shell out some silver for the rooms and get a good night's sleep.
Excuse me, Atenas,
Yes.
do you like the cold?
And Atinus doesn't even acknowledge what Chubb said and turns away.
Who's
I don't think he
closest-
likes
who's,
the cold.
Who's closest to me? Is there anybody closest to me?
Yeah, Tharsis is closest to you.
I look over at Tharsis and I just, in like a very non-Uncle Chubb's way, he looks over at Tharsis and goes, I really think I'm not getting through to him.
Nobody likes the cold except for you.
You okay? Preach it.
So what are we doing? Are we splitting the rooms? Are we getting 2 or are we getting 4?
What did we do last time? 2 rooms. We got our dogs can sleep on the floor. Sounds pretty good to me. Try to keep things on cheap.
So Tharsis hands over 5 silver.
Great. Deduct that from your equipment. Or your gold
You want to do
stash.
2.5 because it's 5 per room. We're getting 2 rooms.
I hand Thars. Wait, who did I bunk with last time? Was it Tharsis?
Yeah.
I hand
Kind of
Tharsis.
refused to be with Uncle Chubb's. So,
Yeah, I hand Tharsis 2 silver and I don't know how many copper are in a silver, but that
5.
many.
Perfect. Thank
Alright.
you, my good man.
You, me, and Boy, and I guess Boy 2.0, Chubbs.
I'm gonna sleep on the floor with them. We all snuggle up and have a good night.
I feel like as we go into our room, that the Boy 1.0 sees that the other bed is empty and jumps up on it as Chubbs is on the ground with his Boy 2.0.
Unreal.
All right, sounds like we're sleeping.
All right, you guys can go ahead and take a long rest. And we're gonna end there for the evening.
Like a good,
wow.
good place
Sounds
to
good.
why did anybody else feel the same way I'm feeling right now? Which that felt so short.
I
So,
know.
like that flew by.
2
Yeah.
hours. Well, we didn't really start till like 9:30, really, but
Yeah, it's only 10 o'clock, guys. We can go to 11, 11:30. Let's go.
all right, I'm gonna stop streaming.